And I think my perspective on the character is something that I don't sort of have hard and fast proclamations about what should happen, and nobody has any hard and fast proclamations about how I play the part.
What do you think?
Back in the New York.
I really enjoyed the new season. I only got to watch 4 episodes, but cannot wait to see where it goes. How much of the season have you been able to see yourself?
I pretty much they're working on a director's cut of the final episode, so I've seen some incarnation of every episode aside from the final one at this point.
Do you have a favorite aspect of getting back into the headspace of Dexter?
It's always fun to play someone who's so capable and so able to get out of jams. um, that's fun. And in this case, I mean, shooting on location in New York was really fun and a unique experience for the character and for me. I guess I've done some things in New York, but not this substantial. And it's the place where I moved as a young actor and in the hopes of finding my way. And something like this was just a dream I might have had. So shooting on location in New York was like living a dream.
How much impact do you have on the direction of Dexter at this point? Like, do you just see what's brought to you, or are you pushing forward certain wants and desires for him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a part of the conversation when it comes to script outlines and drafts, and a part of the team, and maybe welcomed to share my unique perspective for all the time I've spent inside the character. We'll have relatively sort of tweaky grace note things to say, maybe some broader things as well. And I think my perspective on the character is something that is welcomed. At the same time, I don't write the show. I don't I leave that to that collaborative component. I don't sort of have hard and fast proclamations about what should happen, and nobody has any hard and fast proclamations about how I play the part.
Has there ever been a moment where you're like, Dexter would never say that?
Oh yeah. Or Dexter might say that differently. Sometimes, yeah, I think that's maybe where I come in. If there are things that need to happen in terms of how they happen, I might have suggestions for changes that are more in line with my intuitive sense of.
Thinking he used the plastic liner to wrap the body and then replaced it with a new one.
Well, and what has it been like to have James Remar back as a consistent scene partner for you this season?
Great. I mean, I think he was there on the first day of shooting, as was David Zayas, and it feels like going home again. All of us who were a part of the original show never really stopped shaking our heads that we were up to this again, that we were still doing it, that Dexter abides the way he does. Revisiting that relationship in this new landscape in terms of New York, in terms of the character and his evolution, was really fundamental this time around. And I think their relationship evolves over the course of the season, where it's less the sort of hectoring taskmaster father and one of a relationship between, relatively speaking, peers. Mm-hmm. And that's the way I think a father-son relationship develops as a son ages and a father does.
When there's so much here that fans are going to go nuts over, like Dexter has a bit of a Ghosts of Christmas Past scenario in episode 1. So yeah. What was it like to get to revisit some of these dynamics between the characters and just get to act with some of these people again?
I mean, it was great to sort of till that fertile soil of Dexter's internal landscape and all those internalized relationships he has.
It's very thoughtful of you.
And it was amazing. I mean, shooting those scenes with John Lithgow and Jimmy Smits and others, it was a great a place from which to launch this new story, to just plant your feet in the soil of his past and those relationships. It was amazing.
Yeah. Why do you think playing a serial killer appeals to so many actors?
Fundamentally fascinating idea, someone who's afflicted by that degree of darkness. And there's something delicious about the invitation to play characters like that. But yeah, like you said, it was so gratifying for us that we were able to assemble this ensemble of such high caliber people. We're, because we were like, is this crazy? We're doing this again? The fact that people like that signed up to take the ride was a real shot in the arm.
When many would argue, myself included, that John Lithgow's Trinity Killer was Dexter's greatest nemesis, seeing you two together was truly chilling. Does that gravitas and energy carry over into filming?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think it was when the Trinity Killer, when Dexter came home after vanquishing, so he thought, the Trinity Killer, to discover that the Trinity Killer had bested him in a way or had killed his wife. It was a fundamental shattering blow that I think has been reeling from up until the moment where we launch into this new show. And is maybe able to put it down, put the trauma of that down in a way that he hasn't been. But yeah, I mean, John is an amazing guy. I mean, he's a legend, and he's also just incredibly generous and positive, and has such a sense of infectious play about the way he approaches the work he does. So having him show up on set and being able to shoot scenes with him, and yeah, I mean, I think the Trinity Killer is such a fundamental part of Dexter's sort of stormy psyche that to face off with him and interact with him was really valuable.
What do you think?
I'm back, back in New York.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.